Remy admitted to Electra that he's the one that created the photos. Then he tried to kiss her. I said, oh yeah, you crazy for real, for real. Welcome back to another review of Life with Chessie for the Bold and Beautiful December 30th, 2024. But okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, who we gonna start with first? Luna and Bill. We gotta start with Luna and Bill, cause she over here. Look, why y'all notice that they keep repeating the same thing? I was like, But yeah, on today's episode, we're gonna start with Luna and Bill. So why she over here talking about the doggone she need Bill help? She over here asking him for help, begging him to get her out of there or whatever. Talking about some, I don't belong here. They're gonna, I can't say the word, but y'all know they finna take me out. That's what she said. But yeah, she over here manipulating him, trying to get him to do what she want him to do or whatever. Talking about some, it's dangerous in there and all this stuff. I don't belong in here. I know I got to pay for her crimes, what I've done and everything, but I still don't belong. I don't belong in here. I said, where you belong then? But yeah, she over here telling him she don't belong there. She knows she has to pay for her crimes, everything she's did and all this stuff. Then she started talking about the way they both grew up and just repeating the same thing about how she had it tough because her mama was on that stuff. Her mama was on that stuff or whatever, and she said something about Bill dealt with the same thing or something she was trying to tell him. She just keeps saying the same thing, and I said, regardless of what you talking about, you still don't need to be getting up out of there. But they didn't show it yet, but y'all know Friday's episode, at the end of the episode, they showed him getting up to leave, and she's telling him to stay. But yeah, what they whole scene was just about her trying to beg him for help and everything, talking about some they're alike or whatever. She don't belong there or whatever. They dangerous in there. She talking about what she said. Let me see if I wrote it down. Let me see. I know I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, she told him, I know you get it or whatever. She talking about some. She want him to save her. What else did she say? She said, if you stop receiving letters from me, that means that I'm probably somewhere in the hospital bed or something. I said, you laying it on a little thick there. And I said, I'm waiting on the scene where they show, you know how they do flashbacks or whatever, and show how she got beat up for real. Because I'm ready to see that part. But yeah, she talking about some doggone, if you don't receive no more letters from me, then that means that something happened to me and all this stuff. They're dangerous. What? You think, once again, like I said on Friday's review, you think that because somebody don't beat you up, that's worse than what you did to Tom and Hollis? I wonder if they're going to do a plot twist and something else going to happen or what. But yeah, that's how she was really telling him. Then I think the last part she was saying about she wanted him to save her. And he was like, on one condition or something. He was like, I want you to tell me how it happened or what happened, with Tom and Hollis, how she did it or whatever. And I had seen a spoiler that said something about that. And next we got Katie, Will, Ivy, Carter, Hope. Now, at first, look, I was like, okay, when they first started the episode, he was trying to tell his mama. Will was trying to tell Katie, that's AI generated, that's fake, that's a deep fake. I think that's what they said. It's a deep fake or whatever, that's not real and everything. And she was like, no, honey, no, sweetheart. What she said, it is real, that's Electra or whatever. And he started looking all sad. I said, no. And Ivy was just standing there. And I was like, Ivy, say something. I said, Ivy, say something. I was waiting on her to tell something, but she finally did. But yeah, Will was saying how it's fake, it's AI generated, and that's when I wrote down, I said, Ivy needs to speak up or something. But yeah, they were just talking the whole episode about the fact that somebody's out to get Electra or whatever. I seen a spoiler that says that Will and Remy's supposed to get the fighting or whatever. But Ivy finally decided to speak up, y'all, because they was talking about the photo and it being fake and everything. And that's what she said. It's not the first time that somebody has targeted Electra, that she has been victimized or whatever. And they was like, what or whatever. So that's when she said, basically, I'm assuming that they explained it off screen, because I didn't see that part. They just jumped back to the part where Katie was blaming herself and everything, basically saying, she just jumped to fire her and everything. Then they was just talking about the dangers of AI and the fact that people be out here doing that type of stuff and everything. And yeah, Katie, they showed Will thinking back to his conversation. He said something about he's worried about Electra and everything, and he gonna protect her. And that's when his mama was like, if he'll do that to whoever it is, would do that to Electra, what you think? She said, what you think they gonna do to you? I said, facts. Now, once again, they did say in the spoiler that Will and Remy's supposed to get the fight, and they don't say what's supposed to happen. I said, okay. Now that the truth is out about that one thing about the photos being fake or whatever, how is Katie gonna react when she finds out that Electra was connected to somebody that's dangerous and stuff? Is she gonna feel like, oh, you connected to the wrong people, so you gonna hurt my son, or my son could have got hurt? Y'all know how they do. We'll see though. I forgot a part. I can't remember if it was Will or if it was what's her name, Ivy. But I think they mentioned, the fact that Lecture lost her job over this, and that's when Carter then was like, yeah, of course she getting her job back and everything. At first he paused, and I was like, wait a minute, so you not giving her job back? But he ended up saying, yeah, they giving her job back. And lastly, we got Lecture and Remy. He said something. She was saying, basically holding him accountable, telling him everything that he did, that it was him who created those fake photos and everything. He said something crazy. What did he say? I mean, he said a lot of things crazy, but it was something he said before he finally admitted to doing it or whatever. He said something about, that don't mean that I did it, or something he said that was so crazy, and I was like, dude, you crazy. But he said a whole lot this episode that was crazy. He over here talking about some doggone going to New York or wherever he said. And I said, she ain't going nowhere with you. But yeah, he finally admitted that he did, and I said, we know. He talking about some, he had no choice, and then he tried to kiss her. Oh, he did that crazy. He said a bunch of stuff crazy, then he tried to kiss her. I said, how you gonna admit to doing that, then think you finna get a kiss? I think after that, she tried to run off. She tried to run out about 3 times. Look, the last time she tried it, I thought he was finna let her go. But yeah, she tried to run out or whatever, and he, you know how he slammed the door or whatever, put his arm right there. Then the way he locked that door, I said, girl, you in danger. The way he locked the door, and she was just staring at him lock the door. I said, I know it's something in that room she could have hit him with. I said, that's probably how she gonna end up getting out, because, he's supposed to be looking for her. I don't know if they're gonna be in a parking lot or what, but he's supposed to be looking for her. And another thing, I said, it don't matter what show or what movie you watching. Anytime somebody in a situation like this, they want to go repeating everything that they know. They don't want to play it off or nothing. She over here talking about something. He kept talking about he love her or whatever, and just making it seem like they more than what they are. But the whole episode, she did not play it off at all. But he was talking about their relationship and all this other stuff, and she she repeating over and over again. Well, I think that was on the other episode where she told him that they was just friends or whatever. Cause he talking about something, don't say we just friends. I said, sweetheart. I don't even think y'all friends no more. Y'all shouldn't be. But yeah, she basically tells him he's not gonna get away with it. He going to jail. I say, you know what? I'd probably be talking to us too if I was in this situation. I ain't gonna front. You gonna have to do what you gonna do. I'd be talking to us too. She said, you going to jail. I don't think if she was to say, you right, let's go to New York, nobody has to know anything like that, I don't think he would believe her anyways. But yeah, she ends up telling him basically he's gonna pay for everything he did. He going to jail and everything. And that's when I think she tried to run out at first. No, I think she did try to play it off. I don't know. She said something to him for him to think about what she said or whatever. And then she got to the door, but he stopped her again. Then he started talking crazy again, and he started talking about Will. And I said, yeah, Will, you in danger. He said, Will is never going to touch you again. And I said, he crazy. But yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, this is how girls today, be safe.